Now let's get to some of your late news headlines. As students return to Florida State University for the fall semester, many are still carrying the emotional weight of last spring's mass shooting. For some, including those injured in the attack, the new school year is a chance to move forward together. 2 people were killed and several others injured when a student opened fire on campus during the spring semester. Since then, students like Madison Askins, who was wounded in that shooting, have spent the summer focusing on recovery, internships, and getting ready to return.
I learned so much. I'm so glad I went. Physical ability wise, definitely sucked. Did hurt. But the good news was my company was very understandable. They helped me get a standing desk and everything, which made it so much easier.
Now, Madison says having honest conversations about crisis situations can make all the difference. Classes at FSU start next Monday. Extreme weather is impacting residents on the East Coast. Right now, a powerful hurricane is stirring up dangerous surf and forcing evacuations along the East Coast. Hurricane Erin has already triggered mandatory evacuations in part of North Carolina's Outer Banks. Some residents are staying behind, bracing for coastal flooding and potential damage. Lifeguards rescued 18 swimmers from rip currents in Wrightsville Beach. Though the storm has weakened slightly, its wind field is growing, spreading impacts up and down the coast.
We expect, some oceanside damage over here, but because we're back on the sound side,
But if you lived in this house?
If I lived in that house, I would probably hit the road.
Erin intensified quickly over the weekend, going from a Category 1 to a Category 5 in just over 24 hours. Forecasters say even areas hundreds of miles from the storm center could see high surf, flooding, and beach erosion through the next 36 hours. The White House is moving quickly to coordinate a high-stakes meeting between the leaders of Ukraine and Russia, and it could happen within the next 2 weeks. President Donald Trump is working to set up a face-to-face meeting between Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and Russian President Vladimir Putin, the first since the invasion started. Security guarantees for Ukraine are also on the table, though the White House has made it very clear they won't involve U.S. troops on the ground. A final decision on that meeting location could come by the end of this week. After years of watching his dad protect and serve, one man knew it was his calling too. When CBS 19 News at 10 returns, how they're